this video, we're gonna check out 10 of the sickest b-boys that you might not know of from 10 years ago. Coming up. What's up guys, this is your man Coach Sambo right here, and on my YouTube channel I usually do like tutorials and tips and trick videos, you know, always trying to help you out to that next level in this b-boy game. So if you're new on the channel right here, don't hesitate to subscribe right there so you can stay up to date on all these videos that I will be uploading. So in this video I specifically wanted to talk about some of the sickest b-boys. You know, they're not really active in the scene anymore today, so I reckon a lot of you new generation b-boys out there might have never seen or heard of these b-boys, and what a pity for you. So your ass is in for a treat today, man. So I just listed 10 of the sickest b-boys that really inspired me when I started breaking 10 years ago. And I'm gonna be honest, there are a lot of names I was still thinking of. So besides the b-boys you're gonna see today, you know, 10 years back there were a lot of sick dudes. You know, even today I don't see a lot of people pushing the limits the way these guys actually did. So let's just start out with this first b-boy right here, which is Bboy Phoenix from Rivers Crew, Korea. And he used to be Physic's partner for a while. You know, this guy does do a lot of power moves, but his style is just so on point. Besides that, he's got these really long legs, basically making him look like a tornado when he's doing his power moves. But besides that, he uses a lot of twists, you know, and uses his flexibility in the right way, combined with a little bit of street style right there. One of my absolute favorite b-boys. Definitely something you should check out for yourself and look up using YouTube. Next b-boy on the list is Bboy Nono, representing Vagabond Crew and Silent Tricks from France. And most people look at Nono as a powerhead, but if you would just look at some of the combos that this dude is actually just putting out of his magic hat, it's more than just power moves. He's just got this genius ideas on how to put stuff together, and using his flexibility in a smart way really creates these deadly combos, you know, that are just amazing to watch. Next up, you might know him from at IBE, representing Chicago, USA. We got Shorty from Brickhead's crew, you know, and Shorty's just got this control over his moves, and it looks like you can put him under tons of pressure. He's still gonna make sure he lands that very dangerous move in the right way. And the first guy I've seen doing 1.5 elbow from the tip of the elbow, you know, really just blowing people's minds 10 years ago. Moving on, we got my man Brahim from Pokemon Crew, representing France. This guy used to always team up with Lilu for 2-on-2s, and if you've never seen the guy and you're basically just seeing him right now for the first time, just take it all in and be amazed by how easily this guy executes his moves and combos, like going from a flare to one-handed invert hops like it's nothing, right? You know, I don't see anybody doing that as good as him, even right now in 2020. So maybe one of you motherfuckers out there watching this might just be the one to push this to the next level. So that's why I always say you gotta work on your flares. So maybe one day you'll be able to go from that flare to one-handed invert 90 hops, just like my man Brahim right here. Moving on, from USA, we got Bboy, representing Javi Koro Crew. And besides the dude just having some really clean, good-looking power moves, I just gotta add right here that this dude is actually the founder of the one-handed elbow air flare, which afterwards was taken to the next level by Bboy The End from Gambler's Crew, Korea. You know, and if it wasn't for this dude, then people would not be doing one-handed elbow air flares as they are today. You know, especially as a coach, I look at my students doing this move, and you gotta realize where these things come from. But of course, besides him inventing the one-handed elbow air flare, you know, he was just a sick b-boy, flow style, really on point and clean, and it's just one of these b-boys that you have to know of. Now, the next dude is really a mind blower, and possibly the dude with the best windmills ever, Bboy Psycho. And correct me if I'm mistaken, but I do believe he's from Germany. I remember seeing this guy at IBE back in the days, busting out all of these windmill variations
like some kind of windmill machine.
I by far have almost never seen somebody that could top this guy in windmills. People might say Ivan's windmills are even better, but you know, Ivan's windmills are really crazy as well. But this Psycho dude from Germany really nails down all the variations and even combines them together, which is totally insane. Next up, we're heading back to the USA, and we're checking out this guy called Bboy Burt, representing Knuckleheads Cali. And b-boys like Burt are really rare these days, man. You know, being all around, but yet having these combos that are so complex and so hard. You know, not inspiring people at all. People are just confused and shocked.
Just exploding your brain.
Like, look at this move right here, where he just grabs his foot and then just twists in this unknown direction, creating a completely unknown move. Or like one-handed air flare combos where he goes from the tip of his elbow and hops all the way to one hand. You know, if you know anyone doing these kind of combos today, then please let me know in the comments. Alright, for the next b-boy, and I'm gonna be straight out honest, he he's my favorite b-boy of all time, possibly together with the next guy. And I'm talking about b-boy Kirk, also representing Havoc Crew. And the reason I wanted to add Kirk into this video is because, like, the dude has power moves, and like really sick power moves, especially with those long legs, bro. But the dude also got crazy style and musicality, and that, my friends, is the real deal. And Kirk has this incredible freedom when he dances, but it's backed up by all these moves and combos, you know, that he masters really, really well. Battle attitude on point, outfit on point. I personally just wish that Kirk would still be battling today. But whatever the guy's doing, I hope he's well and I hope he's happy. And I'll just make sure that Kirk's legacy just keeps on living throughout the new generation.
It should be you guys, right?
So yeah, last up, one of my favorites right here that I talked about briefly in my windmill to air flare tutorial. And it's basically b-boy Omar representing Jive Turkeys. And I do believe that Omar is definitely underrated by the new generation, which is kind of normal in a way because you don't see him as much. And like on media channels and stuff, you don't get to see a lot of him. But let me tell you straight up, man, if Omar from 10 years ago would travel through time and battle right now today, he would smoke so many people, man. You know, Omar is really well all-rounded, but also has these really difficult power moves and combos. And basically back in the day, nobody almost understood what he was doing because it was so complex. Combined with a raw battle attitude, man, which makes him, and this is something you should know, the first ever BC1 champ. Yeah, that's right, he won the first ever BC1 like 12 years ago. And with that said, we just gotta keep this information and the legacies alive, right? However, you might have seen him hosting the BC1 live stream in 2019, but you should know that guy is one of the sickest guys that ever walked on the planet. Alright, so because you have been watching this video up to now, I will now reward you with a secret extreme bonus b-boy right here. Now, not a lot of people know this dude, but when I used to watch him way back, I used to say he was from the future. That's how extreme this dude was. So this guy's name is b-boy Hyde, and he represents a crew called X-Men Crew or Sexman Crew, and this dude just does power with an explosiveness that is out of this world. His flexibility combined with his speed just creates this mad effect when he's doing his power moves. Explosiveness on another planet.
This dude is just so f***ing extreme, bro.
Extreme.
Basically, if you're a b-boy and you would die in the future as an old man and you would have never seen this dude, I would just feel sorry for that ass, bro. So I hope that you guys enjoyed my selection of 10 sickest b-boys from 10 years ago. Now, of course, I'm sure that a lot of you guys could come up with names of b-boys that are equally sick as these guys. So just let me know in the comments what b-boys you would think about, and maybe we can add them in the next video that I will be making about 10 of the sickest b-boys from 10 years ago. Don't forget to smash the like button if you like this video, and I'll see you soon on one of my videos that you can find on my YouTube channel, because at the end of the day, when you think about it, it's just all about that b-boy shit.